Welcome to National Fleet Services Ask an Expert. I'm your host, Larry Wyatt. In this episode, we'll be discussing the essential role of quality and its long-term impact on your vehicle upfits. Joining me is our expert, Mary Ellen Rosenberger, Director of Manufacturing at National Fleet Services. Mary Ellen enjoys challenges in the body modifier industry, calling on her extensive experience at PPG Industries, Ford Motor Company, and National Fleet Services to bring a quality-first manufacturing mindset to everything she does. Mary Ellen, thank you so much for joining us.
Larry, it's a pleasure to be here and to offer some of the insights on quality at a body modifier.
Let's start with this. What quality control practices should a customer look for from an upfitter?
Larry, look for an upfitter that has a certification from a third-party quality auditor, such as ISO 9001 certification. A robust quality control system is built on these elements, and they work together to ensure product integrity and safety. Testing and validation processes involve testing at various stages of production to identify defects up front and ensure that they meet specified standards. It helps to maintain high product safety standards throughout the process. ISO 9001 certification is one of the most recognized and respected quality management systems in the world.
Is there any way the employees are involved here?
Yes, look for evidence of employee training records. Well-trained employees are crucial for effective quality results. Training programs cover the importance of in-station and end-of-line quality control, as well as regulatory compliance and the specific procedures used in the manufacturing process. Quality control is not a one-time effort. It requires continuous monitoring and improvement of processes to adapt to changing standards and consumer needs.
What can a customer do to ensure the highest quality from their upfitter?
Larry, I would begin with auditing their facilities. Conduct a site visit to evaluate the upfitter's quality control systems and processes. Ask the right questions. Inquire about their quality control procedures, certifications, and how they handle defects. Review those certifications. Ensure the upfitter has relevant certifications such as ISO to guarantee adherence to international quality standards.
Mary Ellen, are there best practices for the quality checks that are made during the upfit process?
Yes, a set of certifications need to be developed for the process and the work instruction. It should be monitored and evaluated at the end of line. Planning control, quality assurance, and being sure that improvements are being made as needed.
How can quality findings assist the OEM and ultimately the end user?
I would look for feedback circles from incoming inspection. We resolve all of the incoming inspection concerns with the OEM before we start the upfit build. End-of-line quality feedback loops are very critical. Also include incoming part inspections as part of the feedback loop to suppliers.
Can you share an example of where National Fleet Services work to affect the long-term uptime of a customer's vehicle?
Yes, Larry, that's really a very good question. We look at long-term warranty with our customer and take into account changes that need to be made in the manufacturing process and potentially parts coming from our suppliers. So this is an important aspect for next model year and improving uptime and long-term durability.
Mary Ellen, any final thoughts on how the end user customer is affected by quality?
Larry, everyone looks at the quality of vehicles short term, but we also must have a mindset to review how vehicles will operate over the long-term durability, and we must consider maximizing uptime of the vehicle.
Mary Ellen, thank you so much for your time and for your expertise.
Larry, it was a pleasure meeting with you today and going over the key aspects of the quality process for National Fleet Services. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and be sure to join us for another episode of National Fleet Services Ask an Expert.